Oh, shucks. Okay, so hopefully that's where I left off. What did I want to do? I think I'm too far away from the lake.
I know it's a lot to take in.
Yes, good. I started watching a little bit of this and I stopped it.
I wish I could have
because
been
my
with
mom
him
was
in the
here,
end.
and I just didn't. I wanted to
Knowing
stream
your
this
people
part
would
of it.
be safe
So
gave
like,
him
I
comfort.
better stop.
He went
I stopped it
peacefully.
and at least it didn't do anything. So it's pretty cool. She's got the Roman armor.
Thank you, Lara. Our oaths have been fulfilled. What will you do now? This is still our home. We will rebuild. But there is much work to be done. There are still enemies in this valley. And there is still much to discover.
Right. Like so. Wish I knew where to put the chickens into. There's got to be a chicken coop around here somewhere.
I can't understand it. What about our fate changes with Jacob's passing? This is still a sacred valley.
Is it? And what are we protecting anymore? The source went with Jacob. We all have to ask ourselves some difficult questions, and I won't judge those that answer differently. Hello?
Hello.
If you're looking for boar fat, you'll have to hunt down a razorback. You want my advice? Wait until it rains. The young ones in the valley didn't know who Jacob was. We waited to tell them until we knew they'd understand. Wolves hunt at night. Be cautious when you're out there.
Hello there. The Soviets left everything when we drove them out. Most of it is just waste, but there's still the odd treasure to be found.
Well, she's got some serious glasses
He's
on
got
her.
nothing to feel guilty about. It was what Jacob wanted. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been there. Those things buzzing around the valley frightened many of the birds, but there are still gulls down by the water.
A little bit off center, ain't I? Give me a second. Alright, that's better. Well, I got requested to watch gameplay, so I figured I'd get on here. Learn procrastinating. Wasn't feeling the cutest.
Greetings. If you're looking for a lynx pelt, you'll have to find one of them. They prefer the warmer side of who rescued him. We owe you for so much, Lara Croft. We depend on the deer for much of our meals, and it's a delicate balance not to thin the herds too much.
Bunny rabbit. Quick. Something a little bit more tropical. Oh, I have stolen. Those are done. And challenge objects. And the grenade launcher. Tropical. Desert type stuff? What the heck is this? Classic Chronicles catsuit? Let's go graphics. Oh yeah, classic craft manor. Classic Chronicle catsuit. Oh, check that out! Oh, that's so cool. Old time graphics. Okay. Wish they had that catsuit in this version. Not armor. Is that armor here? It's kinda cool. Shadow grenade. Giant band card. Infiltrator? Just different colors. That's cool. Desert Tales, I've never seen an expedition jacket. A little warm for this climate. Battle worn. Family. Oh geez, this is another one too. Oh, Classic Tomb Raider 2. Oh my god. Angel of Darkness. Oh yeah. That was actually a cool one. Classic Tomb Raider 2 bomber jacket. No, was man and cozy. I think I'm using Angel of Darkness. That was a tricky game. Oh, cool. Do. There's a survival cache really close. Crypt entrance. tomb. Challenge tomb. Okay.
Hello.
Hello?
There are places all over the valley marked with chimes and totems. Our ancestors placed those there. You'd be wise to steer clear of them. So Jacob's gone. He was our leader when my grandfather was a child. Hard to imagine the valley without him.
Buy chocolate milk. I want to thank all of my subscribers, all 76 so far. Pretty good. It's been a good year. 2017, 2018 been pretty good. That's because I'm right above it, right? No.
Hello.
Oh.
I heard you found the device the astronomers built below the observatory. I've heard stories about it, but I never thought I'd get to see it myself. You're looking for boars? Look down by the water. They like to use the mud to keep cool.
Boys use mud to keep cool. Okay. Oh. There's a rock. There's a wall there.
Yay DLC, emoji face with stuck out tongue. Hey, it's Dark Soul. Again.
Hello.
Emoji face with stuck out tongue.
I don't really know where the DLC is, but I thought I was just gonna get into it, but it doesn't really. I don't know. Is there like an objective? There's just like areas to look in. Oops. I don't know where the DLC part of this is at. Just gonna try getting these tombs. There's a tomb here. Tomb. There's a whole bunch of tombs everywhere here.
Hey, it's not the Blood Ties DLC.
It's not the Blood Ties DLC? Can you get to it? Come on. It's not the Blood Ties.
Go to the menu and it says Croft Manor for the DLC.
Right. Excellent.
Hi.
Right. Alright, 1 second. Alright, so that should be saved there and running around. Alright, I gotta turn off the camera for a second. Exit first. So I can see what I'm doing. Croft Manor, here it is. Blood Ties. Investigation. There's two, new story, Blood Ties, or Laura's Nightmare. Part 2, Blood Ties. Blood Ties. And there's actually something else I want to do first. I want to see what this
Blue
is.
Ties.
I'm just gonna, I didn't see what my gifts are yet, so I'm gonna check that out. Ready? Loading. I got like a whole bunch of gifts. Oh,
Blood Ties new game.
There. Oh, there we go. Right, Explorer Pack. Okay, 1 second. Hello, back. So this here, I want Explorer Master's outfit and all skills from Hunter Brawler Survival Tree. Cool, that's 1 card. I'm just gonna get a whole bunch. Oh, Jesus. Bowmaster pack. Look at all these cards. That's Breath 5. Credits fully upgraded. Endless magazines. Instant reloading when blazing credits. Unlimited fire arrows. Credit shower. Variation. The infiltrator outfit. Shadowrunner. Good skills from Hunter, Brawler, and Season. Grants Assault Rebel with level 1 and 4 upgrades and attachment. Damage. Starting with no ammunition. So what is this? We'll be right to it. This one almost created. Throw chickens. Throwing chickens explode on impact. Yes. Bullets pass through enemies. Deals extra damage when explosive, becoming more vulnerable to explosive damage. Armor plated enemies have doubled their base strength. Grants the Siberian Ranger outfit. Ranger outfit perks. Equip pistols damage increased by 25%. Gunslinger. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of cards. 17. Alright, get this off. Meridian. Croft Manor. Alright, blood ties. Back. Alright, here we go. Emoji face. Oh, speaking of emoji faces, this broke out of my purse. I always got this kind of and of course a cute little doggy. Cute little doggy's here too. Alright, so that's it. Blood ties. Rise of Tomb Raider and Croft Manor. Some more chocolate milk.
Hey, Fluffy again.
Hello. Flappers of vote that are implied in your game. I guess we'll keep it no.
Final notice to Lara Croft, current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executive.
Parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted
This is the main DLC for the game The Blood Ties.
Circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor somewhere. Dad's safe.
So we gotta find the code for this somewhere within the place. Okay. That's a bit of a tricky.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library. Birthday crown. I'm so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
No guns and no bad guys here, it's just memories and Geethan bought the house.
Cool. Just exploring, eh?
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
No. No, I'm not. I just get distracted easily.
Hi, John.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library.
You
Her
have a
name
my
is
emoji red
Amicia,
heart.
and apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond, and she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. A picture with Dad and Anna.
Jesus Christ, John, you are in love with Emily?
Thank you. Really? Where'd you get that from? How'd you notice this?
Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
It's a nice dress. Come on. Oh.
This is probably my
Oops, spoiler
grandfather
alert.
Benjamin.
Grandfather Benjamin? Benjamin Croft? There's a whole bunch of stuff here. It's going to take me forever just to get out of this room.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Yellow mask. I got a pen. Map.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than
It's
he knew
going
to
to take
finding
you
the
a while
prophet's
to
tomb.
solve the house mystery.
So the hoses? Oh, yeah. Yeah, stay at home. And keep it in the family.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
A whole bunch of notes in it. Alrighty. Do, do. Alright.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined.
Quiet.
I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be
Blackie?
Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. Well, I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Wow.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
Blackie boy, where are you hitting? Come here, boy.
The door to the library.
Library's closed.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
I've got the beetle and everything on one second. Oh, it's locked.
Locked. There's got to be another way through. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, check those out. Hey. Right, so you go. So there's a turn on the right-hand side here, right across from the thingy. From there, you go behind the walls, do a little S-turn. Take a right, there's stairs, go down the stairs. Move straight, take a left. To the right to the wine cellar maybe? Maybe that's a wine cellar. And then I think there's some more stairs. And then there's a poison thing, like dangerous thing, like a skull thing there. And there's like places to explore. And I think that might be a tomb thing, maybe? Neat. What was that?
Too dark. Going to need a flashlight.
Cool. You still got Rico getting shot or anything?
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings say that she did?
A lot of
Maybe I'm
info.
just being silly. But will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Crusader comedy. Lots of info. The doggy, yeah, Callie, she's sitting over there. She's not doing too much. Second, it's gonna take a while to solve the house mystery. Oh, yikes! Spoiler alert. before there's a ghost detector.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, you won't be borrowing your sword this time.
Hmm. Name Tiny Murmur. Not every girl fits have a name in her house. That's kind of not fair. Cheater.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Oh, there's a corner. We need to find the flashlight, and then we gotta come back to the main room to go down those stairs.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Let's start researching for immortality.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Stop smoking.
Someone has a sense of humor.
Red flags. Requires domestics.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Definitely
Locked. Need a key to open this.
Sure. Still have not found the flashlight. I need a flashlight. If I was a flashlight, where would I be?
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass. Thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places. About finding adventure.
My internet went down.
I'm sure you will, my lady.
Oh.
You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Sorry, I don't have that.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. But a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... Oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart.
I finished
Wolfenstein
2.
To sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have,
Never played that
of
one yet.
course,
I have to get
in
it.
1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will
I really
join him
enjoy
in
Payday.
Tibet.
It was hard to stop Payday.
I won't cast a shadow over
Payday
his
2
mind.
a lot.
I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side in time.
Wow.
It was a nightmare, but a sweet nightmare, with Joseph William Blazkowicz.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Jeez. Gotta have a minute.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for, I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
What's that, Headley? Ashlight gear acquired.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Aha, for the lesson. Great. And everything else? Using this object requires a lighter.
Yay, a flashy flashy.
Flashy light. A really flashy light. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's really dark. Having the survival stimulant is really handy for finding things.
The news has reached she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de
Discovering
Mornay.
secrets.
Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
That's some deep stuff, huh? There's so many different contexts and stuff in it. Oh, what a play.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
No, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but you can get this thing back in gear, no problem.
They say a good test of
Laura's
a
Uncle
relationship
Atlas
is
is
how
such a
well you
douchebag.
travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colours. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Well, he was quite the romantic.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
There's a door there, and there's stairs going down. Master Key gets me a lot of places.
Eena meena miny mo catch a fluffy tiger by its toe.
Wow. Oh, it's a big rat. Something glowing. It's weird. This is the wine cellar. So
Amelia,
going the right
I know
direction.
we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece.
Oh,
You
go
say
ahead.
Richard's
Says
theories have
Richard.
merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
She's been crushed. Wow. That didn't work. She still became a Tomb Raider. She was very... enthusiastic. That's what I was looking for.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Right and left everywhere. Yikes!
Creepy Laura.
Creepy Laura.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer of all places.
How dare you not let me go
I found myself
play on
locked
my
inside.
Mrs.
Sheffield
for you,
discovered me an hour
mister.
later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
It's sad there are no Nazi to kill in this game.
Yeah. It's a very relaxed pace. I think Laura's Nightmare is going to be a little different, though.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes Queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh, no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Winston was cool.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat
Laura's
him.
nightmares, it's only bullshit on score, so I did not do that. That.
There's no... well, still gotta try. It was just bullshit, but you enjoyed this mystery one, huh? Neat.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good Lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Mein Führer, like Hitler used to say.
What did I just do? Well, then there's something else.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it
People said
secret.
the same to me.
She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts. So she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Very sad. We're looking for a crowbar. I need a crowbar, and I need a crowbar, and I need a lighter. Crowbar, lighter, master key. I should really write that down. Crowbar, lighter, master key. That's the right one. Crowbar. Door. Oh, wait a second, I'm going backwards. That's what it is. 7. There it is.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
Egyptian kind of stuff.
The little Laura is so adventurous.
No, Laura is very adventurous. Always trying to figure out stuff out. Nada. Really? Oh yeah, there's like a little maze.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Since I realized it and everything.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy. Water damage from the main hall above.
But it is a big house.
It is a huge house. Alright. We still need a lighter.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
Jeez. Cover.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even
I am
notice.
so lazy to finish
Like
the
those
old
days in
blood
the
from
Oxford
Wolfenstein,
Library
so
before
I
we
am
even
watching
met.
you.
I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world.
Yeah, I can relate to being lazy.
I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
Library?
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
There's a lighter in here.
I created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Blue light.
Okay, so spoiler alert, and the safe combination number is 549.
Spoiler alert. Thank you.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Now, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times.
in that ledger. I think the things in there's one, so here.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Well done, little tiger. Doing real pretty.
Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
Well, you sure got some adventures now. Oh, this is a million things again.
Little Tiger.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Oh.
Do you want to know the second safe combination number?
Oh, no, that's alright. Thank you. You don't have to tell me though. I don't think it'll let me do it anyway. If I knew it.
Okay.
Okay. Just exploring.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
So much cool stuff.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the
Himalayas.
And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking.
Yeah, stressful.
But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will
By the way,
again
where is
if
the
I can
wheat goodies?
convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Not too much.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
Oh, definitely remember that. By the way, where is the weed? I was thinking about that myself. Good. Doggy Woggy. Doggy Woggy's being really good. She's not saying anything. Old blood for spoiler alert. Oh.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Mars Expedition Treasury.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though.
What do I need that for?
549.
The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
549. Looks like I got the code. Oh, there's later. Alright. Later.
Okay. Should be able to light the fireplace now.
That's what it was for. It was for something. We're moving up. And I'm waiting here. There's also
Did you just wrote that down?
549? No, I just checked. I could do that.
This picture was taken in the library.
First one, 519. Ding. I was just checking that I had the lighter. And library.
1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Oh, wow, this is good.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Oh. Shopping for silver. Right, so that later. Way up there. Box.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Oh, Relic Hunter, 50%. Shelby. Carrying my feet. Except the image of a key. Strange.
Do you have Life is Strange the game?
Map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Master key doesn't really know.
Go to the fire.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Nothing on the map.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery...
The little bookcase near the library ladder.
I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me his family monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
She was still pretty ambitious.
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Woo! Makes sense that a lot of stuff
Alright.
is there.
This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Got the key, got the code. If I really get started, or get that. That's what I do. I just need a crowbar. Mr. Crowbar. Yeah, I don't think crowbar would be in this room. I don't think he would have the crowbar here. Could be wrong. I don't think. Definitely makes sense if the master key was there, though. What is that?
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
Oh, that's me.
I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
Oh, that's nothing. Clues 202.
Now open the Forbidden West Wing door.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
It's back to where I started. Okay. Walker. Oh, looks like a Spartan or something here. This one?
West Wing upstairs.
valley crest.
Sea and cross and unity. Shield. Jesus, looks like it opens too, don't it? Oh no. Holy shit. Tree crashed in.
This is strangely beautiful.
Holy shit indeed.
Holy shit indeed. That was... So I got the master key. I can get anywhere I want. Emoji.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Cool.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of De Mornay obligations, free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for
Drama
the future,
family story.
whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts.
Oh no.
Forging our path together.
I'm in trouble.
Holy shit, leave Bane.
Sometimes you just can't do whatever chocolate milk and very got very put some chocolate milk or something. And so she, she's in right now, she's sleeping, she's real easy. I'm trying to take her inside, but she won't go inside. Yeah, she's laying there and nothing's doing anything. Yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. Sorry. Oh, I missed my day at the gym. I missed my day at the gym today. My phone was off the hook. Oh, no?
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
Oh, she had left it on the...
Pass the weed over here, share it.
Pass the weed over here. Have a puff. Time to have a puff then. Do. It's not the high class stuff. You probably got better stuff than me. Do. Where's the thing? Huh. There's something missing on it.
Puffing.
It was really good. It was probably start coughing. Oh. Emotionally yours? Eternally yours. Scratch.
The inscription is faded.
Yes, internally yours. Back to his wings.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
At least that old thing still works.
What is with you?
I remember this.
Cute little one as
Dad gave it
always.
to Mum on her birthday.
October 13th. Is that the clue? October 13th.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
Picture. It's over.
There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded.
Yes.
Their anniversary was in October. Which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
Nice perfume. Spring device.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
Oh.
After everything Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
Please play until dawn with butterfly
You don't
effect
have
game
to,
choices.
Richard. But please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
There was a rock there and I don't know.
I remember this. Dad gave it. The Pharaoh's... I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always... The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Two birds. 5.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8?
Or 5.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs. I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him. I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won. One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
Laura, it's like Batman but without the cape and gadgets.
A little bit, eh? You're right.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. think this was Dad's pocket watch.
Have you played Batman Arkham Knight?
No. I played Asylum and City. I didn't get in the night one. And is that the one where you drive in the car?
Looks like it stopped precisely at
Batmobile?
midnight.
Oh, sorry. Asylum, Arkham Knight, DLC, Catwoman stuff. I got the Catwoman on my channel. There's a video. All the Catwoman missions are on there. It stopped precisely at midnight.
Arkham Knight, it's the next generation graphics game. It's super cool.
Definitely do that. There's so many games that I'm like that. It's just a matter of time.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
It's true. Sun god Ra, in Egypt, where they were conceived. Okay, Daddy doesn't too much information.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
So, where's his favorite picture? Put it on the cover.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things. Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. Untouched for
Lara's
years,
mother, it's
exactly
buried here
as she
beneath
left
the
it.
mansion.
There has to be something in Mum's atelier that I missed.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Richard?
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
What is next after this game? What are you going to play?
Ruby, I want to play
There
Ruby.
has to be something in Mum's atelier that I missed.
You've almost got it, darling.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
That's it right there. How do I get to it? What do I do? There's 4 blocks now. Over here. It's pretty cool.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Picture. I'm going to play Ruby. I want to use Weiss. The first time I played it, I used Pyrrha. So that's kind of the next thing
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
use Pura the first time, and I wanted to use voice. You see, well, Pura's already did it, and
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
And in voice, we thought I was killed, but now she's been killed by Jean, so it definitely I wanted to complete Tomb Raider first, and I wanted to keep all the Tomb Raider in one kind of stuff all together. Oh, that's good.
The save.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
You already told me. I feel like I'm cheating. That was...
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
October 13th.
October 13th, Mum's birthday.
Come on, type in.
That worked.
Totally cheated. Totally cheated. I don't even feel like I should get credit for it.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief.
Cheated. Cheater.
Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains.
I'm so bad.
She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate.
A
test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad, dead sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that?
There's a whole bunch of stuff in here.
A blank page.
Oh, bring it to a fireplace. Oh.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
In the wine cellar, the safe number is 142.
142, eh? Cheater. I'm writing cheater on this. See? Me? I'm a cheater. Totally cheated. Oh. Well, I think I probably would have stuck there forever anyway, so going for that.
Yes, I am guilty as charged.
A hidden message.
Looks like it's 3D and everything. Holy shit. It's like a version of 3D. It's so cool. Oh.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Just like Echo Crew. Oh.
You're almost there at the end.
Almost there at the end? Already? Yeah, I was already here. Oh, no.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your
treats?
rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Okay. Finally! Finally said something. Holy shit! What? Yay. Oh my god! What do you say? What do you say, creepy dog? Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside?
Finally, some barking.
Finally, I know it took forever, didn't it? So quiet. I still didn't find a crowbar. I have to find a crowbar. You'd think it'd be in the cellar. Now that's a good spot for a crowbar. Oh no. Whoa! Do that. Cheater! Oh, wait. Is there a crowbar up here? Oh! Yeah. We're a little late on the food. I'll get to it, I swear. I swear.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know, 'cause it's like... I'm gonna see if I've forgotten anything I can open with the key, the master key. That thing is really good. Barking in.
Poor Blackie, it's starving.
Well, she ate a little bit already, but she's getting home. I want some food. It's 4 o'clock. She usually, well, it's 3:47, but she knows it's closing in on the time, so she's like, where's my food? I'll get the food in a little bit.
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here. Damn, locked in.
Oh god. And I don't have a crowbar. Am I gonna die now?
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
No.
So I need a crowbar to get totally screwed.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
A missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Wow. Number 2. Oh.
Remember when Blackie was barking at Baba Yaga?
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Jeez, that's probably a clue for something. I have no idea what.
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
Find a way out of Markham's secret wall. Missing gears. Using the crowbar. Oh shit. I need a crowbar. There's one in here. Holy shit, blue light.
Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
That star piece puzzle, you need to put it down on the floor hole down in the big hallway entry.
I'll get that in a second.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware.
Oh, Uncle Atlas came to visit.
And you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts.
Geez.
I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft
That's stupid, Uncle
is
Atlas.
forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Jeez. Dang, yo.
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Chinese freaking mythology and stuff. Kind of river soldiers to me.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
I don't have a crowbar now. Is he crowbar in here?
Such a big class douchebag.
Break them to the screws.
I'll leave a like cause I'm a great person.
you. Great person. Oh my god. It's like Louise's name. Oops. PUTC? Hey, the star piece you need to put down on the floor. That stairpiece puzzle, you need to put it down on the floor. Hold down in the big hole with entry. The stairpiece puzzle, you need to put.
At this point, you should remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's traditional. Somebody else mentioned a crowbar.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight, and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me.
Break down the wall
as one
with the
empties a glass
crowbar.
in order to be poured back into Amelia.
I don't have a crowbar.
I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her
I
eyes,
didn't find
clear
it
and
before I
alive
went
again.
in here. That's why I'm
But the
screwed.
moment
How do you know?
Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her
Totally
to
screwed
rest.
up. I should
I owe
find
her
the
that
crowbar
much.
first.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
It's in the safe.
It's in the safe. In here? Oh, shit. Oh, in here. Oh, there it is.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Oh, thank God. I'm screwed. I'm so scared.
Yes, the vault.
This is the center, and the corner of it. Got everything in here, nothing glowing. Nothing glowing. There's a light in here though. Keep that on so I know where.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Oh. Definitely go up there. Then back to the room. Oh, yeah.
In the hall downstairs. In the center.
Center? Oh, it's the paper.
The Great Hall.
Is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Put the compass on the floor.
Forward the wall. New.
Forward the wall, the Great Hall in the center. No, forward the wall.
The wall where the stairs meet.
The big one up here? Ew. The wall where the stairs meet.
You passed it twice.
I passed it twice. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Now?
Up on the stairs where they meet. They meet.
First, the thing points to that. Hello. Think of me. Cheater. And the cheater.
Holy yes.
Holy yes.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest.
What are you saying?
Indeed,
Are you saying it's 4 o'clock and we
have
something?
I fully believed that I would crumble to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stone slid into place,
I'm trying to hear what he's
I
saying
felt
here.
a sort of peace.
I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
One that I can
I don't hear.
caught
I want
me
my food.
entirely off
I want my food. Where's
This
my
was
food?
not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Poor baby Doug. No, where's your tail? Don't move your tail. Don't move your tail. There you go. I guess we can cook. I'll cook you something that I can eat from, alright? Mine would take you some chicken. Complain department? Complain department? It's switched out. Food. Freezers. Oh my god. Patient one. Where's my food? Where is my freaking food? Oh, yes. I am not thinking. Oh my god.
Cooking are we?
I'm cooking. Oh, shit. Maybe I should put my chair in. Now she want to go outside. Ready for the break. Hindi lagi. I tricked mine.
My God, can it be?
Journey.
Dad, you did bring her home.
What do you think? Here you go, Dad. What? You don't want to go outside, do you? You're kind of confusing. Never mind. I guess you don't need some more. You should drink some water. That went all the way down.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way you used to play and laugh?
What? Well, now you want to go back home? I was just up.
Sad.
I was just
up. I'm with you, Lara.
Love.
My love.
Love.
It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey.
Oh my God.
You become who you are.
What is the
through
matter?
your choices,
You gonna make it?
through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
Over? What time is it? Well, look at that.
What's this? A letter.
Additional drugs have become available in the manor. Sword? Legacy. I just got a silver trophy.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial
Thank you
crypt
for
within
helping
the
me
manor
cheat.
premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor
Game
and
over.
the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Oh, Croft Manor great again. Sorry. Ooh.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
That's his perfumes. Whoa, there he is. Anything up here? Oh, sorry.
The broken sword I brought back from Yamato.
Ooh.
The Atlas, such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Oh, 45s.
I can still remember the last time I fired these.
Oh. Story.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Yikes! The guy was a jerk. For new items that become available. There's still a big tree in the house. There's must be more stuff down here too. Hello? What do you think? You're back? Oh, you're covered in snow. Oh my god. Covered in snow? You went back up. Well, that's good. You're making the place cold. I know we going? This hole's blocked up.
Sorry, my internet went down.
Oh, sorry. It happens. It's really
You
quiet.
finished it?
Finished it, and I'm just looking for new things that have become available. Found the sword. Found the 1911s. I think that's it, right? Do we do Nightmare? Laura's Nightmare? Guess I could do that. It's only 4:24. Rather early.
You found the will.
Hmm? Oh, wait a sec. Maybe. The will. Find the will? Wait a sec here. Back in the thingy.
The testament, the house will, you found it?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah. Yeah, and I was able to keep the house and all that stuff. And the tomb. Definitely a fitting place for Lara Croft's home. And tomb.
Okay, you finished the DLC then, congratulations.
Woo! That's pretty good. So, then I can just... Oh. Do something else. Alright. Just camera off for a second. Oh, it's zombies? Oh, cool. That might be fun. Shoot some zombies up. Oh, I forgot to get my camera on. Alright. See. Exit main menu. Survival guide.
Go zombies then.
Go zombies? Alright, may as well do it, and that way I got this whole game kind of figured out, besides from the online. Look, I got our picture on the thingamajiggy now. That's pretty cool. Lara's Nightmare, explore the Croft Manor. After you do that, and then the VR mode. Oh, this is what all the cards are for, is it? Radioactive waste. Tutorial. Darkness tutorial. There's Nightmare. So we're to chapter replay. Chapter replay elite. Remnant resistance. Execute 10 enemies or rushes. Kill 10 enemies when melee finishes. Kill streak of 8. Kill 10 enemies using a shotgun without taking any damage. And complete it without taking any damage. I just bought my new one. Choose challenges. Kill some enemies. And then finishes. No ammunition.
Hi.
Hi. Don't know what I'm doing here yet. There's double the base armor. This
How are you?
Good. Minus 51%. Okay, I'm playing this for the first time. Do you have to use these cards? And if I use these cards, do I lose them? Or does cards fully upgraded?
You are emoji red hard.
Okay. Two skippable attachments. Plus I got a bunch of other cards that I haven't even unlocked yet. And it's fully upgraded.
You have a my emoji red heart.
Ooh, I just stole someone's heart. Oh shucks. Oh, good point. Secrets. All below curses soon. Bullets pass through enemies? Tell me that. No, I don't want to do either of those.
You are Angel.
Angel? Look. Thank you. Not one of my prettiest days. Wait, how do I start the game? Wait. And I don't lose these cards, right? And plus I got a whole bunch of other cards coming.
Damn girl, John is hitting hard on you.
Is that John? Is that, yeah, oh yeah, John really hitting I mean, holy Jesus. Yeah. I stole someone's heart at least. I don't know, should I have my hair down or not? You decide.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's freezing in here. You know, close the door.
Up. Laughing my ass out loud.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter. But so be
Oh,
it.
Uncle's coming
I will
at
never allow you
in the manor?
to go home again.
Well, this is going to happen in the manor, and the zombies are coming at him because of Uncle. He was a fucking jerk.
Like my poor,
Holy
ruined
shit.
sister. I will grind the Croft name to dust and leave it utterly destroyed, forgotten for all time.
Holy.
It is too late for you now.
Come on, wake up, Lara. None of this is happening.
I don't have a freaking axe strike melee.
Headshot Master.
Headshot. Oh. There's a nice little covered place where I can stand behind when you're coming in.
I like you.
Is the whole place covered in these guys or what? There's a Zeke. Sounds like there's a saber. Whoa! Got plenty of pistol ammo.
Emoji smiling face with halo, emoji red heart.
Ooh. Oh, speaking of emojis. Oh, right here. Oh, there's a box in the center of the room. Second here. Master key. Can I have one of those? There's more box. 50, we got 20 rounds. We got 10 Sega rounds. Stingy on the really close. Sounds like it's in the next reward. What the hell? Hello? I'm not supposed to kill this thing.
Destroy the skulls.
Destroy the skulls? Wow.
You will awaken my rage, child.
One is in the secret vault and the other, I think, downstairs in the hallway or in her dad's office upstairs.
Oh god. Downstairs, I heard something.
You are awesome.
Thank you very much. So creepy. Still some of those necklaces.
John is stealing my bad old pickup lines.
Some pickup lines? I don't mind. I'm not that sketchy, I don't mind that. I don't know. Oh shit. My children dead. What?
I am Arthontaku.
I am one die. What did you do? You're stealing my bad old pickup line. You are fun. One is in the secret vault and another is downstairs in the hallway or in your dad's office upstairs. Destroy the skulls. You have to destroy the skulls. Yep. You need to find and destroy 3 floating skulls. Headshot master. I need angels, whole bunch of hearts. You're covered in snow. Whoa. Are you enjoying yourself out there? Should at least turn the fan off. Wow, where'd he come from?
Blackie has gone quiet now.
Oh god. sword back there. Just go.
Good. You're closer to witnessing the power of my hatred!
Very nice. The other one is in the vault where you found the crowbar.
Yeah? Oh, okay. Nine.
Well, hello again, Doggy.
Oh god. Yes, oh Doggy. This being silly, well, I'm gonna shoot out. Whoa, I'm concentrating here. Meow. Oh. Yes? There's no freaking sword ammo. I'll let you open your one, right? Give me a little bit of time.
You are my angel.
You hang of this? Stick with your pistol. What's that coming, dude? That's the
Confront me. Now, I await you in the grand hall.
Want me back outside? Yeah. I think that's a yes. Yeah? Hang on. Hang on. Getting patient? Patient?
You do like me, yes, no.
I like you. I like you. so nice upstairs. Finally got some snow. Nice, great, big freaking snowstorm. Oh my god. It's a winter wonderland. We're finally having our Christmas. Look at the other pillow! Oh! You little shit. Look at this. Look at this. You little bugger. You're a freaking jerk. How'd you get out of that little hole? How'd you do that? I ripped the living crap out of it. I figured we would get it in there, you know. But I'm putting his guts back in. Sorry. It's poor Philip. I am back. Oh. What? Yes? Are you barking at me? Are you barking at me? Yeah. What? What's the matter? What'd I do? What'd I do? Are you mad at me? Oh. Are you having fun? I mean, also being super cute. I mean, super cute. 1 second, I gotta show this. There you go. Hey, I can't see you. Gosh, shucks, you're underneath the thing. Ah. Oh no. Oh, she's running. Set the camera hang on there. Oh my god. So perfect. Ah. Oh, you at least turned over. I see. There. Alright. Got the one in the basement. Now it's the main hall, right? Got 50 rounds. We got 8 shotgun rounds and we need them all for the fire extinguishers. So that's cool. Slow. Sniper frigate. Hang on. Hang on. Silly baby, good boy. You're so fast. You're so fast. I don't want to see this dummy. I want to play with this now. Oh my God.
My anger is my protection.
No! They got me. Oh no! So close yet so far. Damn. Do I have to start all over again? Oh my God!
None of this is happening.
Oh, shucks. Alright, I get it. That was so close. Damn it. I'm going to unlock all my boxes, all my gifts, and then I'll see what I can do. So, I did that one. Time slows down. Your enemies that die to paralyze.
Hey Dark Soul, it's back.
Hello, Dark Soul. How you doing? Internet go down again? We got nice and snow. It's really snowy here. It finally feels like winter. We finally got a winter wonderland out there. Stealth kills give temporary invincibility. Fire axe, melee. Attacks have a chance of setting enemies on fire.
My internet crashed again.
Yeah. Must be bad internet connection or something. Enemies more likely to drop rare tool. Time slows when bow is fully drawn. Chris, the immortal guardian armor. And all skills from the hunter, blower, and survivor skill trees. Dang. That's what you want, the immortal guardian. Holy shit. Grant some more guardian armor. This one's got a penalty. This is just standard penalty. Minus 2% standard, no penalty. Infiltrator, Slumber reduces the rate of ammo consumption. Pyromaniac gain unlimited fire arrows, but less total health. Enemies land melees have a chance of bursting into flame. Enemies are always on fire and immune to fire damage. Yikes. Gas trap. Enemies have a chance of releasing a cloud of poison gas when they die. Nightshade grants
Stupid wireless router is bugging.
Oh, wireless. Yeah, those are hard. Definitely want the direct. I got direct. So nice to have wired because then you don't have to search for anything. You just plug it in and it's like knows exactly where it's at. Nice shade owner, brawler. All the skills from brawler and survivor skill trees. Ooh. Enemy explode when killed with a headshot. Gambler enemy crushes might explode when moved. So I defeat 1, 2, 3 skulls and then go back. I ended up dying. They freaking killed me. They killed me on both sides. I didn't know what happened to me. I didn't know what to do. And then I was like, and then it started all over and I was like, no thank you. All the codex skills. Jeez. I got 14 more of these to go. Grants unlimited fire ammo.
Did you kill the big skull?
No, I got killed. It killed me. It killed me. I was doing good, and then they flanked me on both sides, and I was getting hit. Boom, bang, boom. Yeah, they got me. That's close. I made it. I shot it twice, and then it did the thing. It got that shield, and then on the next one, they started coming in with the different grenaders, and then they still kept on coming after the grenades, and oh my god, they just got me good. They got me good. Grants all tier 1, 2 hunter skills. Oops. Sharpshooter team bonus special ammo with headshot kills. Mercenary grants all 1, 2 skills. From proper and survivor skills. Trees. I think I got 13 more of these soon. Anyway, this one. Ironheart enemies take significantly less damage. And Spirit Reload there. Creates fully upgraded wound, shadow, heavy pistol, attached sight, and suppressor. Bullet resistance decreases damage taken from bullets by 25%. And while equipped bow is fully upgraded. Special man increased carrying capacity for special ammunition. It's like a super op Spirit Weaver Master suit. Heavy pistol. And stock one shadow heavy pistol. 12 more. And
I am going to sleep now, but it was fun watching you as always, so have a nice gameplay and a good night.
You too. Have a good one. And I guess you gotta get back to the game you're playing. Have a good one. And what's up? Nice sleep. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Grants all 1 and 2 skills from all 3 skill trees. Enemies more likely to try for a loot tool. Already got that one, that's a double. Mercenary. I think we might have a couple doubles right now. Big head enemies! Big head enemies! Oh, that's gonna be so cute! Hope, Passion, Grace. Suits. 11 more to go. Oh my god. Almost beat the damn nightmare. It was so freaking close. Very cool. That's 3 of those suckers. fully maxed out. I'm gonna be able to sell some of these. I think I already did. Holy fire. Enemies explode by melee attacks and explode, hurting animals in the road. Grants apex for 100. Explode. Impact and hand cannon. Hand cannon. Maxed it and fully upgraded hand cannon. Almost. Ancient Vanguard. Railgun. Blows past 2 enemies. Yeah, I think I had that. That really don't know too much. I think I should do it again with a different skill. Endless magazine. I think I should have used that. I would have definitely fucked it up. Just would have used the AK the whole time. Or the shotgun. Had some nice kills with that handgun though. Got him in. It's pretty good. Considering. Classic rules. Infected can only be killed with headshots and finishers. Super soldiers. Infected soldiers cannot be killed with fire, poison, or explosives. Dang. Bomb squad. Extra infected grenadiers appear during a swarm. Extra infected grenade. Oh my god, plus 100% bonus. Get some serious points are used to unfit there. Unsupplied. There are no weapons to pick up. Period. Each infected swarm lasts longer than the one that came before it. Oh my god, all these are all cold darkness packs. This is all multiplied like 50% plus, not negative. There are no resource chests to pick up. Low battery. The flashlight occasionally flickers out and goes. What do I do? Oh my god, this one is awesome. Too late, there are no survivors to rescue. I didn't even get to the rescuing survivors part. Taking damage from the infected spreads the infection to Laura. Once infected, kills keep you alive. Once infected kills. Groovy. The flashlight is like, whoa, man. Ooh, yeah, I think that one's gonna be fun. Oh my god. Thinner herd. Fewer infected enemies can be found wandering. Minus 50 though. Spark of life. Flashlight dimmers over time, but brightens with kills. Clueless. Survival instincts does not reveal possible answers in towers. Perfect timing. The flashlight always goes out as the swarm begins. Oh my god. These are some fun ones. Rigged resource chests have chance of being equipped with the alarm that will ring when opened. So as soon as you open up a chest, it rings with worms, so they all come after you. Oh, lovely. Oh my god. It's a fun one. That was a fun pack. Baba Yaga, Temple of the Witch pack. This, the... Oh, hello. Back there, hit the bar, remember? 8 more to go. Almost done. Hello? Oh, this is just 4 packs. Cool. Stock Jameson. Jameson Folly, fully upgraded. rice skin. You can't sell. You can't sell these. Grants Baba Yaga's right skin open. With all the skill sets minus 30%. Jeez, you know what? That can help really, won't you? Rabbit no eating meat from small animal increases hunger. Killing enemies grants a small amount of warmth. Oh my god. Deep freeze. Warmth is lost at a slower, steady rate and cannot be regained. Oh my god. Yikes. Dead of winter, cannot freeze, cannot bandage, and hunger is increased. Regain health and hunger using melee finishers on enemies. Oh, dead of winter. Boss, killing enemies grants a small amount of food. Melee, razzle, melee finishers grant a medium amount of warmth. Primarily, small animal give twice as much food. Cane, melee finishers grant a medium amount of food. Insatiable hunger increases with each passing day. Passing day? How do you get days passing? At night, melee finishers on enemies replenishes health and hunger. Increases cold. Increase cold while bow is drawn. Cold earns. Romantic mastery. Forbear get hungrier while swimming, but warmth is not affected. Oh. Conflict of interest. Increase warmth from fire damage. Significant warmth from explosions. Cold-blooded. Deal additional damage when freezing. Scavengers. Dead enemies have a chance of getting food while living. Frostbite temperature drops more quickly with each day that passes. Night owl. Time of day has no effect on cold, but hunger doubles at night. Battle hunger. Damage increases. I can do something else. Yeah. I really like listening to music. Too bad I don't have any music to listen to. Whoa, 20-year hack celebration pack. Whoa, this should have some good ones up. Right. Boom. Collect munitions. Infected survival. Whoa, quite the collector. Infected survivors start munitions for the remnant. Collect munitions 3. Let's collect munitions 4. Seasoned raider. Steal munitions for the remnant. Classic Tomb Raider jacket. Scavenge supplies for. Infected survivors. Scavenge supplies for the remnant. Hailstone. 5 fully upgraded. Rescue hostages. Missions 2. Targeted strike. Steal. Cover infected adventurer. Recover the stolen remnant relics. Sure what that's all about. Angel Darkness open. Rescue hostage 3. Relics. Relics 4. Collect munitions. Cover relics. Articles testing. 2, strike, info, Terminator, Tatsu, hostages, strike, infection, enemies replaced with infected enemies. Enemies replaced with infected enemies? What does that mean? Just keep coming? Forever? Great. 5 more and I'm done. Mission jacket. Have vampire. Melee kills instantly regenerate cells, but bandages cannot be used. Melee kills instantly regenerate health, but bandages cannot be used. Adrenaline. Steel kills contemporary. Stealth kills contemporary invincibility. First aid. Health regeneration is disabled. Use bandages to heal. Medic. Bandaging is faster. Has a chance to not consume resources. That's not a bad one. What more? Hunter. Bow sniper. No bow skills, but bow has increased damage and zoom. Endless magazines. Toxicity. Unlimited poison arrows. Poison arrows. Those be handy. Start with no ammunition. Check. Oh, 3. Finally. Chicken bone. Got that already. Boom. Eagle. Nearby enemies and enemies glow. Through obstacles, much of our skills are activated. Fast recovery, faster bandaging and health regeneration. That's a good one. Dying ends the replay. Begin. Evasive mirrors. Enemies will always dodge melee attacks. Whoa! You'll always miss a melee attack? That's kind of terrifying. Begin Laura! Ah. Oh, so good. Tank top. Deep pockets. Gambler, enemy corpses might explode when looted. So, holy shit. Time quake. Time slows near enemies like that fire. Finally, complete. Platinum pack. Enough for that. 5,005 random cards. Expedition cards. Anyway, finally done. I'll get back to this later, I guess. And next up, I want to play some Ruby. Alright, peace out. Have a good one. Thanks for all that watch the show, and all the comments, and all the love, and all the little cute little emojis. Especially these guys. Alright, see you later.